Next month, the one and only legend Rahman brings his international intimate tour to the shores of the UK. Bombay Funkadelic's Jazz Pandahar finds out more about it.
So how can you make an arena tour feel intimate?
It's actually stage intimate because so far what I've been doing is all bombastic with 25 dancers and 12 singers and 40 musicians on stage, but it gave me a nervousness and was never comfortable. I always feel that something could go wrong. And of course we had an accident back in 2010 in Detroit with this massive production. So we decided that let's go have fun on stage. You know, we have fewer people but a lot of rehearsals and a lot of live elements and communication with the audience.
Okay, so audience participation?
Yeah, absolutely interactive and stuff which they've never heard, you know, almost like making music on stage.
Ah, lovely.
Stuff like that. And so this whole intimate thing came in. Intimate on stage and with the audience. So,
so those people who came to see you last year at the O2 will feel something completely different this time?
It's probably an extension of that and also probably a continuation of what I've been doing in the US last year. Yeah, 18 concert tour.
Okay. Have you found in the past that the UK audience is asking something or expecting something different from the US audience?
Yes, there are specific things which we want to do for the UK, and it's also an extension of what I did with Bombay Dreams, and so there'll be a mix of many things, but mainly it's a musical vibe of musicality and vibe, which and normally I just go off stage and I'm not a part of the song where the dancers are singing. I'll be there on stage.
We've got the Olympics coming up.
Yeah.
Rio 2016. I know we had a link with you in 2012. Do you have any involvement with these Olympics at all?
I'm the Goodwill Ambassador for Olympics. One of the Goodwill Ambassadors for all the people going from India. So I did a great send-off last week with a message. And also I did Pele, which is very Brazilian oriented. I think it's going to release at that time, I guess.
So have you composed a theme for the Indian athletes to take with them, or are you just wishing them well?
Yeah, I just wish them well, and I composed a song called Jinga for the movie Pele.
Okay.
And so we wanted to use that for, probably we was trying to pitch in the Universal Publishing was trying to pitch in another one.
Okay. Talking of films, we always look forward to one of your soundtracks. We know that Mohenjo-daro is due soon. And can you tell us a little bit about the Indian soundtracks we can expect from you and anything international going on?
Indian soundtracks I'm working, of course Mohenjo-daro is complete. It's going to release on August 1st.
Are you happy with the soundtrack?
I think so. And OK Janu, Shah Ali is directing that. Robot 2, the new Maniratnam movie, Rajiv Menon movie.
And how far in advance are you working right now on soundtracks? You're already working for 2017, 2018. How far in advance does it happen?
It happens probably a year before. And of course my own movie 99 Songs, which I'm writing the story and producing that.
Will you be directing, or is that
a
separate thing for you?
Yeah, I'm probably creative producing.
Okay, good to hear. A lot of people nowadays, I think it's the older generation, have a bit of a gripe with Indian music, especially film music, saying it's dumbing down, the lyrics aren't authentic, they're just surface level, and there's very few composers like yourself people feel still have depth. And what's your view on the state of Indian music for films at the moment?
This is one of the reasons there's a disconnect between what one complete generation wants and then what's happening now. It's more to the younger generation, or probably what people think the younger generation wants. So it's one of the reasons why I started my movie company, My Movies, to see the possibilities of what we can link between what people like and what we would like to give, rather than somebody else coming and telling us, "No, this is what people like. Change this," and ultimately there's no satisfaction. So I'm not saying that everything is bad. It could be much better than what people are.
What elements do you feel are missing at the moment for the youngsters or the older generation to enjoy?
There is a problem. There's a genuine problem of screenplay, which we have great melodies. The way it's picturized is dated now. If you picturize in that way, people are, okay, I like the song, but I won't want to sit and watch that on screen. So the screenplay has to match, the screenplay has to be more engaging according to what the music says, and create a whole engagement which would not let people go tweet or do FB or do something else or talk on the phone. So this is what we've been researching for 4 or 5 years for movies. And see how do you bring genuine music back and keep them engaged at the same time.
Okay.
So there's not a skateboard. Oh, you know what, melodies are nice, but nobody's going to sit and watch it. They want something fast.
And I write for a few websites. One's non-most in Indian. Another one is called Bombay Funkadelic. Bombay Funkadelic runs Bollywood-themed parties and events in London, and more than often, every month, your tunes are being requested, and we never really have a lot of remixes. So I was wondering, have you ever heard your own songs being remixed in a really unusual way? And things you've come across, you thought, wow. First of all, they maybe not asked for permission.
I think one of the re-renditions of some of my songs with Berkeley students, had been, the Indian ensemble had done a very beautiful job last year. Some of the videos are on YouTube already of Dil Se, Kun Faya Kun, many other songs. So I would say that I was pretty impressed by their musicality and the way they interpreted it.
Okay. And you must get invited to a lot of parties, whether you go or not. But if you were going to a party or you're hosting a party, which 3 songs of yours would you definitely play?
I would play any song.
You would play none of yours?
No, but I don't know. Okay, I think a song from $1 Million Arm, I'm on a whole New York. Then yeah, because when I'm chilling out, I don't listen to my music.
Okay. So what are you enjoying listening to? Let's say it's summer evening, you're chilling out. What do you like listening to?
I listen to KCRW station or Classic FM or Quality Radio, the app. Yeah.
Oh, it's a wide breadth. It's an interesting range. Talking of youngsters, you were talking about your own company set up to look at their tastes in music. And you must already be a mentor to a lot of young musicians. Is there any formal school that you would think about opening out in the West for music students?
Right now, no, because it takes a lot of energy and it takes a part of you. And so where it's really needed is where I'm living. That place, whatever I learned, I used to cycle to some 5-6 kilometers to buy a book of music. So I've started a conservatory in that kind of area where people out underprivileged kids and educating them. They're going to play with me in the UN next month.
Oh, lovely. What's that in aid of? What's happening
It's dedication to MS Lakshmi, the legend Carnatic singer. Her 75th birthday, so it's celebrated in the UN.
In the UN, okay. Lovely, thank you. Any more stage productions we can get excited about? We've had Bombay Dreams, it's been so long ago now. Anything that you feel that it's coming up or bubbling in the pipeline?
There are a couple of offers that I'm not decided yet. I'll let you know.
Ah, okay, alright. The US side?
No, actually, UK and Russia.
Ah, Russia's interested. When we have our Bollywood parties in London, we've had a few Russians come, and they still, even the young generation, really love Hindi music. And for some reason, they really like Mithun Chakravarti and Disco Dancer. It's like a big tune for them. So have you been to Russia? Yeah, Raj Kapoor, obviously. Have you been to Russia? What kind of reception does your music get there?
I have not been to I've been to Kazakhstan once, 12-13 years back. I've got a lot of invitations now from Moscow. So I might go.
Very interesting.
Hi, this is Rahman. Keep rocking with Bombay Funkadelic.